According to Boston Consulting Group, success with AI is roughly 10% algorithms, 20% technology, and 70% organizational transformation. The problem is that few people have successfully led AI transformations, and this is a big reason why, according to MIT's 2025 report, 95% of companies are seeing zero measurable return on their AI investments. So if you're a leader responsible for AI in your organization, whether you're a C-level executive, head of AI, project manager, or consultant, but you haven't led an AI transformation before, then this playbook in the video series is for you. I'm Quinton Hiini, and for the last 15 years I've been leading global digital transformations, and since 2024 I've been building this QAI for Business framework, which is a free downloadable playbook with a 6-part video series that walks you through each stage of leading an AI transformation successfully. This framework draws on my real-world experience successfully leading AI transformations, my studies at both MIT and Stanford in digital transformation and AI, plus insights from a global community of AI practitioners. So in this video I'll give you a quick overview of the framework's 6 stages and how they can help you successfully get real value from AI. If you're at the beginning of your AI leadership journey, you can work through all the 6 stages from start to finish. Or if, for example, you're already in the middle of writing your AI strategy or running pilots, you can jump straight to whichever stage matches where you're at. Okay, so let's dive into the 6 stages and I'll show you what you'll learn in each of these. Stage 1 is about establishing AI leadership. And so in this stage, it's about making sure that you have the right level of leadership support and commitment before you start investing heavy in an AI transformation. Research shows that leadership is the #1 predicator of transformation success, but many executives haven't spent enough time actually using AI to understand what they're signing up for. So by the end of this stage, you'll know how to get your executive commitment formalized, how to articulate your company's AI vision, how to set up governance, and also how to get started on executive training for your leadership team and your organization. Stage 2 is about assessing the current state. So this is your discovery stage, and this is where you're interviewing stakeholders across your organization to get a clear sense of where you really are at with AI. So you'll assess things like your cultural readiness, your technical foundations like data, quality, and security, but most importantly, you'll focus in on human-centered design, which is how you identify real friction points in your organizational workflows so you can make sure that you're investing your time and effort where it's going to create the most value. Stage 3 is about creating the actual AI strategy. So this is where you turn your insights into an actual tangible investment plan. And so the focus is on building a dynamic roadmap that can adapt quickly as the technology evolves. Stage 4 is about validation and execution of pilots. So you'll learn how to set up these pilots so that you can test both the technical aspects, but also whether people are actually going to adopt these solutions in their daily work. By the end of this stage, you'll be able to make a formal decision on each pilot as to whether it should scale, whether you need to pivot your approach, or whether you need to stop and reallocate your resources. Stage 5 is about scale, implementation, and adoption. So this is where you're taking the pilots that you've chosen to scale and you're rolling them out broadly across your organization. So for example, keeping in mind that change is made up of individuals who each need to change their way of working. So it's critical that you create the right environment to train and support these people as they're changing the way that they work. And then stage 6 is about sustain and evolve. So this is where the change becomes your new way of working. Is when you start saying that this is now a lifestyle, not a diet. In this stage, you're focusing in on continuous improvement, value tracking, and refreshing your AI strategy as you gain new insights and as new opportunities emerge. So if you're ready, you can download the playbook immediately from the link below, and you can also get started on watching the videos that I've created in this playlist here. The idea is that you use these to really help you gain real insights into what has worked and what hasn't, and also what the research is telling us about where AI is going and what you need to do to be successful in your AI transformation. I really do hope that you find this useful, and by all means, please feel free to go ahead and share the playbook, take what you like from it, and I wish you all the best on your journey. And I'll see you in the next video. Also, just a quick shout out to this video's sponsor, Alexandra McCulloch. Ngā mihi nui kia koe, e te tuhine. Kia ora.